मुझे दवा भी लगे ना मुझे
I fully believe that. I believe that too, bruv. I feel like it was some Final Destination shit.
तू लगा रे. So basically, let me tell you guys, if there's anybody in this world that goes through a breakup or thinks in their head, yes, we want to do judge, big up Maryam. When you do judge, you're playing with fire that your mind cannot comprehend. You're playing with the type of fire you cannot see, you cannot control. They are controlled by the devil. So you double on it, and then it doubles on you eventually. Judge is black magic. So for the people out there that want to do stuff like this, and then the afterlife, the punishment you get in afterlife is far beyond you can comprehend, because there is no forgiveness for judge unless you ask for repentance on a different level. So for the people that think about, even like when people get your when you get your palms read, you shouldn't even get your palms read, because God is the one that plans your future. You're not allowed to know your future. You're not allowed to know stuff like this. So even palms and stuff like that, you're not allowed to do this kind of research, because these are powers are your hands. How do you think they know how to do this? And how do you think they know how to know your future? So how it goes is the devil's advocate, which is the jinns, which is the devils and the demons, they go to the seventh heaven where God obviously sits on his throne, where the angels are. Millions will go. However, when a few return, they give that fortune teller a bit of information. So when you speak to a fortune teller, she or he will never tell you 100%, but they'll predict 70 to 80% of things. So 30-40% is a scam, but the remaining will be legitimate demon stuff telling you stuff. But if you're dealing with demons, what do you think happens to you later on? Your life feels good for a bit. That endorphins, you feel amazing. However, in the long run, you're in a lot of trouble. Because these jinns play about with you. Let's say a demon falls in love with you, and then what happens? You can get raped, you can get assaulted by these demons. So, and then who do you go to then? Because most Christians don't even believe in a religion anymore. So who are you going to go to? Or I'm going to smoke and drink alcohol. Most Hindus nowadays don't believe in the pujaris. So who they going to go to? So you have to go to an exorcist person.
Yeah,
and
it's true. It is true. But since obviously I've been in a coma, I haven't actually dealt with any of that type of shit, mate. I've been done with that type of shit.
So then, like I said, you do not know what you're doing to a certain extent, and you can get yourself in some serious bother. So you stay away from shit like that and just take it how it comes, and be careful who you spend your energy on. So yeah, don't dabble in nothing, because as humans are not powerful enough to be dealing with stuff like that, because you can't comprehend it.
No, and it's like I fully can't, mate. And you lot that literally muted Tommy, I literally don't care, bruv. He literally just threatened me in the comments about he'll get Allah to deal with me again. How the fuck is Allah gonna deal with me again? Do you get it?
Don't say that. Don't.
But Tommy literally said to me in my comments just now, Rocky, he literally just said to me, oh, stop talking on my name before I get Allah to deal with you again. What does that even mean?
Tell him I'll spark his head off his shoulders. Tell him, deal with what you have to say. Don't bring God's name into anything. Chill out. If God's gonna deal with something, they'll deal with it themselves. He's mighty. He can't. You don't need to mention God's name in vain. Don't mention any religion in name. Otherwise, you'll have a whole community coming after you, which you're not prepared for, young man. So yeah, don't like I said, everybody makes mistakes in life. You repent, and if you keep on making the same mistakes, thank you, Maryam, then obviously you're gonna deal with it on your own. You get me? He says it in the Quran. What does he say in the Quran? Don't know. Bigger Miriam.
But what does he mean to use Allah to get me again? How the fuck did he get me in the beginning?
Nobody is in any position to command or anything to do God to do something like that. Young man, obviously, I'd be careful how you use your word because, like I said, you might just get in trouble by the whole Muslim community because you might not know what you're saying, but you might offend the whole community, and that's quite a few of us, brother. So please be careful. I know you chill out with some different type of Muslims, but bro, we're a very unique type, and we show love to everybody. So be careful what you say. Is Tommy Muslim? Not a good representation of a Muslim if he is.
But look what he literally said to me.
Keep my name out of your mouth before I ask Allah to deal with you again. You can't ask Allah to deal with you again unless he's talking about the demons that he classes as gods. So if he's a devil worshipper, Tommy's a good Muslim. I don't know he was Muslim, to be fair. He's not really a good Muslim because he'd be smacking
What
girls
the hell is that about? Like, what the fuck?
Nah, that doesn't make sense to me. Only a devil worshippers call they Satan God as well, so I'm not too sure about that one. That's got me confused. What does he mean by that? I'm genuinely baffled with that one. You can't command God to deal with you. I don't know. Anybody in the chat understand what he's trying to say? Because good Muslims don't speak like that, to be fair. So, if there's anybody in the chat that understands, that can cipher what he's saying, let me know, because bro, I'm baffled. Do you have any? Yeah, I do, brother. Ignore. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, Mazi Wazi, innit? It doesn't make sense. I know devil worshippers that call the devil God. They call the devil Allah. So, I don't know, that's a bit confusing if you ask me.
He's mean it in an evil way. Trust me, I know, mate. I know.
Get the guy to join the live. Let's ask him a quick question. If he follows you, get him to join the live. I'll have a quick word with him because that's confusing. I never knew it.
I don't know, Tommy, if you're in here, I beg you just go live and join me because I know that you follow me.
Big up, Rafia. Everybody, make sure you follow my gifters. They deserve bare love.